Greetings, minions, survivalists, and fellow gamers. This is Silverblade playing 7 Days to Die. I don't know if that showed up on camera. I guess it did. 7 Days to Die, Alpha 16.4, and this is episode number 104. Right in there. Today will be December 7th, which is Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day. The day that lives on in infamy. So today we're back at the drop-off. I made a long trek back through all that from here all the way back up to here off camera. Then had some lung candy and I am back. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do a quick tour of this little town. See if there's any other stores in there, which I kind of doubt. And then we'll do the circuit back to base. Trying to hit the traders on the way back just to pick up anything we may have left behind. Main thing I'm looking for is switches, motion sensors, and if there's timer relays, or not timer. Yeah, I might use one or two timer relays. I could make them. Either way, if they have them in stock, I might buy them. I think we got all of the solar cells and solar panels that we can find right now. So we're good with that. I got 2 treasure maps back at base, which I'll have to do something about in a future episode, because we're going to need the Dukes to get more stuff after Horde Day. So that right now it's day 20. We have another day before Horde Night, so we got to get prepared for that. And then day 22, the traders will refresh their stock. So we got to think about that. We got plenty of ammo, I believe. I just got to make sure my weapons and such are all repaired and in good order. Which shouldn't be too hard considering I now have 3 sniper rifles. So now it's just a matter of just getting back. So we're going to grab the creme de la creme of loot. And there's nothing up in here I'm really super stoked about. So the stuff that's in here, that's a whole other matter. So obviously we're going to take the primo first aid stuff. Not worried about the pain pills. Well, they do make good trade bait. So gunpowder parts. Glass jars, can never have enough of that. Gotta have the gunpowder. That's primo right there. Water, beer, oils trade. Actually, we'll do this. The trade goods will be right next to the money. Ammo, we definitely should be holding on to that. These will be important soon enough. Alright, let's rejigger this. All the materials for refining. Let's see, we should have some space in here. No. Okay, so I put all this stuff into there. So there's anything I can condense down. The nails, we can scrap those. And these we can scrap. I hate to, but I'd rather have the iron than the arrowheads at this point. Definitely should be taking this cement. Well, I can always come back here. This will always be here for me. All this is common stuff, so it's not a big deal. So let's go cruising. Let's go down this street, cycle around, come back that way. It's gonna be kind of hard to see all we can see in the rain, but we'll give it the best shot we can. Alright, so it goes to a snowy biome here. There's a construction site, which has got some pretty good loot in it if you can survive it. There might be some crops out here as well, but yeah, there's some corn. And I don't have any inventory space to deal with that. So it looks like I missed the street. Getting just a tidbit nipply. So lots of corn here. And crashing because I'm looking up more than looking down. Okay, so there's some cars around. Really isn't anything super special here. It's an interesting looking building. Yeah, I'm always running into stuff. Alright, let's see where we're at on the map. Okay, we did pretty much get the entirety of this town. There's this town up here we have yet to explore, but I'm not going to do it in this episode. Maybe in the future. So we'll head back this way. And then we'll go towards the one trader. You are freezing. Find clothing, shelter, blah, blah, blah. And we'll just head into a warmer biome, I suppose. Alright, so there's a terror chicken, so I knew I'm getting into warmer climes. Alright, I know this one doesn't have anything. Let's go to Pam's Trader and then warm up a little bit. Yeah, I know. I got the coat on, so you should be warming up, you putz. Slancha, drinking and driving. Alright, getting closer. I think we can go off-roading at this point. It's right over there. It's a nice little lake there with a island and everything. Interesting to make a base on the island. The only problem is that little island there looks tiny. And getting across to the mainland is a pain in the ass, swimming wise, so you probably have to tunnel through. Alright, so let's see. Nothing's gonna compress here. Don't think I'm gonna have room for anything, but
what do you seek, friend?
Oh yeah, this has some of the best stuff here. This stuff. Ooh. generator. That's what I need. Motion sensors. I can actually sell some of these. I'd rather sell them. Common goods. And spotlights actually wouldn't be too bad. Hold off for just a second on it. Sounds like we got company.
Thank you, Survivor. Check back soon. I get new merchandise daily.
Just want to make sure I did that. And we can drink. Need it anyways, but it's also to see if I can empty my inventory a little bit. 1 box. Not enough though. That's fine.
I've been expecting you.
Nah, it's too expensive. And I got them back at the base, so it's not a biggie. And let's see. It's a good pistol. I think that's the one I traded that Callus was saying that he was thinking, Silver, you should trade that. And I eventually did. Still here, man. It's still here. I'm not seeing any other useful parts, really. I see stuff I would like to get, but it's going to eat up all of my dukes to get, and I can get it better probably later on anyway. This, on the other hand, let's see, that's a 5.57, so that's better than what I got in this particular rifle. I'm thinking it's probably the better bet to get it. And it's maxed out. Yeah, I'm gonna get it. Screw it. Barter's at 100. I maxed it out. So awesome right there. So I got a pittance for change right now. Couldn't get those if I wanted to right now. Which is fine. I can make spotlights.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Well, I will be able to make spotlights soon, but not right at the moment. So we got that going for us. Let's go and kill something. 'Cause that always makes me feel better. You know, earlier tonight, I went to the store, and I hate going to the store. I really do. I prefer to play games that have zombies in it. I don't prefer to be in reality and the zombies there. Now the reason why I say zombies in real life, without fail, I go to the store, and of course, you know, Meijer, the store that it's like a regional version of Walmart, but not as Walmarty. There's a lady there, you know, she just pushes her cart out halfway into, you know, you have the aisles and you have the main path for all the ends of the aisles. This lady, she pulls out halfway into the main aisle and just like, and then she sees me, she's like, oh, sorry, these don't have brake lights. I would have just choked her to death. It was like, lady, you don't just stand there. I zoomed right around her. She talked to me. I didn't even say anything to her. Normally, I'd be polite. I wanted to get the hell out of there. So I just, veered around her, got out of that area, went and picked up my 33 bottles of Mountain Dew because they had a special buy 10, get one free. Or get the 11th for free. And I usually go there when they have that sale so I can get enough Mountain Dew to last me like a month. Better than a month, actually. And so I went, picked up this hat, got some snacky snacks. And then I went and got the 2 liters because it's a lot of them and they're heavy. They make the shopping cart move like a rhinoceros that's dead. And a black mesa. And last part of the trip you get to the cash out and get out. And I don't ever use a self-checkout. I hate self-checkout. Especially so when I'm hauling 33 2 liters of Mountain Dew and you have to do them individually. They don't fly. So, had to wait in line. I don't mind waiting, I really don't. I could sit there and relax a little bit, but I'm surrounded by people. So I'm just like, no, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out. And people going by are just staring at me like, or, just that 10,000 yard stare at the guy with a shopping cart packed full of 2 liter bottles of Mountain Dew. I mean, it is an odd occurrence to see that, but still, you don't just stare like a retard. So, got through, paid the bill, got out to the car, and some jackass parked right next to the door of my car. Well, my mom's car, rather. Needless to say, I'm never shopping before midnight. Hell, not even before 3 o'clock in the morning. I just can't stand it. It's anxiety cranked up to 11. It's just not being able to tolerate the mindlessness of people. I just like to be able to get in and get out, no hassle, no judgments, which I really don't care what people think, but it just, they stare at you and make you uncomfortable with that, oh, what's your problem kind of look, I've had people ask me, hey, what are you doing with all this Mountain Dew? It's like, I bathe in it, here's your sign. What do you think I'm gonna do with all that Mountain Dew? Piss a lot. That's what I'm gonna do with all that Mountain Dew.
Put away your weapon unless you'd like to die in my store.
The things I do for liquid diabetes. Gurgle guts. I hate when that happens. I'm not seeing any new electrical components. Oh well.
Some days I don't even know why I open the doors.
Alright, back to base. So anyway, I got through all that. Usually when I go to Meijer, I get my 2 liters, I take in my bottle returns because here in Michigan, you have to pay a deposit for every bottle you get. So it's 10 cents. And then, you know, when you return them, you get 10 cents back. Some people don't bother, so you know, that's why the homeless people around here have a field day, basically going through trash cans and stuff and getting free empties, and they take them into the store and get 10 cents. That's how they get their food and their drugs or alcohol, what have you. Me, it just takes a little bit of the cost off of restocking, you know. So took in like $3 worth of bottles and paid for my stuff, gave them the slip for the bottle return, and I was out. You know, if I wasn't in line, I probably would have been in and out in less than 10 minutes. No, not this time. No, I had to take like 45 minutes to get in and out. Which was a pain in the ass. And I'm losing focus of my game. Sorry. I should have traded off these, but there's always next time. Always next time. Ooh, got productive here. Should have picked those up there. Hitting the wrong buttons. Lost focus. Yeah, I know, your guts are all heaving and stuff. I'll take care of you. Just chill. Just chill. Let's get ourselves some num-nums. There, now you should be good, right? Alright, my guy shouldn't be bitching now. That was beautiful. And had a pretty decent range too. Alright, so let's get the rest of the goods from the bike. Excellent. So, mini bike parts and fuel. Definitely gotta start digging up some wheels. Alright, weapons. Alright, so I need to see about making some battery banks. What's that gonna take? Oh crap. There we go. Put these tools away real quick. Now Pamela asked me why I'm still using iron and when I can be using steel. My answer to that, as I wrote to her in reply to her comment, is that when you start off in the game, iron tools don't use your stamina up as much as steel does. They're also quicker. Now I'm at the point where actually I should be using steel tools because I got the skills for, let's see here, Miner 69er, which helps with stamina degradation. I got Sexual Tyrannosaurus is up to at least level 4. Should be getting that up to level 5 pretty soon here. And there's something else. I think just basic mining skill. No. In either case, I at this point I should be using steel tools because I can regenerate the stamina faster than I'm losing it, or equal to what I'm losing. So, you know, it'd be to my advantage. But I've been using iron tools just because they're quicker. Just dink, 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 dink instead of dink, dink, that kind of thing. So it's, I have to start switching over to better tools soon. I keep hearing zombies grunting and groaning out here, so let's pop some heads if they're still around. Gotta fill these in. Thought I was hearing things. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. Alright, so now we'll get up there. So let's see. This is just kind of weird. The sun sets in the northwest and not the west or southwest. So the sun actually kind of rises from the southeast. It's totally weird. So I think we have to set the solar arrays sort of like this. Actually, probably, yeah, I screwed that up. And I can't pick it back up. So what I need to do now is get some steel here. I can't remember how much it is. Oh, it's forged iron. Okay, it used to be steel. And I need the workbench for it. So, land claim block for, oh, it's gonna take a while. Okay, so it'll be up in the next episode. But basically, not in the right box, there we go. If I put a land claim block right behind here, then I can pick up and move these as I need them. So if I make a mistake, it should be all good. See, go there. Put the other bank here when I get one. I need to pick this up and shift it over one. Not a biggie. Actually, what I need to do here. Put that in there. Now we'll have to get more solar cells and we'll fill these out as we get them. I need to get another solar bank. So we'll just kind of fill them out as we get them. And the more we get of the solar cells, we can start combining them to increase their quality level. It's been a while since we've been here, right? So let me think here. We've got the land claim block. I need to place that behind the ladder. I can move that one solar bank over. I'm at the 30-minute mark, but let's see. Forged iron, electrical parts, electrical components, and scrap plastics. So alright, so I got the electrical parts, components, scrap plastics. Need forged iron. Just grab the whole stack here like this. And I need 4 of these. Alright, that's good. I know I saw a zombie out my window. Oh, she went out that way. Man, let's see if we can pop her like a cork. Long range, explodey head, and a level up because that was badass. Alright, that made my day. It really did. Okay, so it seems like all the machinery and production facilities are idle, so we'll have to do something about that next episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Do check out the links in the description box below. You can follow me on Twitter so you'll know when some of these videos come out. I also copy paste the links to my videos after they come out on Patreon, Minds, Gab, and well, it automatically goes up on Twitter. But yeah, the video where I'm going to do a comparison between my old video card and the new one, whenever that comes out, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll be one of the first to know about it because, like I said, YouTube automatically outputs the notice on Twitter as soon as a video of mine goes live. Also, there's subscribing, which, you know, obviously that'll work. You ring the little bell, and you'll get an email notice for when one of my videos comes up, especially that video. So if you're really curious as to what the difference is between a Pinto and a Lamborghini, computer-wise, you'll find out. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, see you later. Twitch.